John borrows $2,000 to fix his car at 14% interest. Question number 1. What is the interest he has to pay back after 2 years and 6 months? Question number 2. What is the total amount owed after 2 years and 6 months? Question number 3. If the interest is compounded daily, what is the interest owed after 2 years and 6 months? Banker's year is given as 360 days. What is the amount that John borrowed? $2,000. So that becomes the principal. The rate as a decimal. So once we have the percent, make sure you divide by 100 and you get the decimal. So that is one place where we can go wrong. Next is, what is time? Time is 2 years and 6 months. 6 months we have to convert to year. And you know that 1 year is equal to 12 months. So what is 1 year divided by 12 months? It's as good as multiplying by 1. So 6 months, and months cancel out. So you get your time in years as 2 plus 6 over 12. 6 over 12 is 1 over 2. And 1 over 2 is 0.5. So you get time equal to 2.5 years. So we have the principal, we have the rate in decimal, and we have the time in years. So simple interest is equal to principal, which is, what is the amount John borrowed? $2,000. And what is the rate as a decimal? It is 0.14. So we have that and that. And what is the time in years? It is 2.5 years. So put all those and multiply. So 2,000 is the principal times the rate as a decimal times the number of years gives you $700. Question number 2, what is the amount owed? So we have $700 as the interest. The amount that John borrowed is $2,000. So what is the total amount owed? It is $2,000 plus $700, and that is $2,700. If interest is compounded daily, how do you calculate the amount after t years? So amount after t years, let's assume it is A. P is the principal, and that is 2,000. Amount after t years, we don't know. What is the interest rate in decimal? 0.14, so we know that. Compounded daily is 360 times a year, assuming a banker's year has 360 days. So compounded daily is 360 times a year. So how many periods are there? 360 periods in 1 year, because there are 360 days and it is compounded daily. So what is n? 360. N is 360. What is the time in years? It is 2 years and 6 months, or 2.5 years. We have P, we have R, we have N, we have T. Question is, what is A? So we substitute the numbers that we know. Substitute for P, substitute for R, substitute for N, and substitute for T. And when you do all the algebra, we get 2,000 times, what is R? 0.14. What is N? 360. And 360 times 2.5. So you get 2,000 times 1 plus 0.14 divided by 360, the whole thing raised to the power of 900. And raise it to 900, and then multiply this number, multiply that number by 2,000, and what do we get? $2,837.942. So the simple interest is simple. You start with 2,000 and you end with 2,700. If you compound it daily for the same principal and for the same time and for the same interest rate, but compounded daily, we get $2,837.942. If compounded daily, John is definitely going to owe more. Well, thank you. And this is George Mathew signing off. Good luck.